All right, and well, I'm just gonna go quote tweet real quick. But what's up, everybody? Um, a little late in terms of the day of the week we like to do the show, but life happens, and we're here for the seventh week in a row. I've never been more consistent in my life. But we are here. Shout out to Arkansas real quick. It's been a crazy day.
Oh, for sure.
Calipari v. Rick Pitino. What do you think about that, Chandler?
Well, I remember preseason in some group chats that I was in, Coach Cal was getting cooked. I mean, really cooked for how they started off and everything like that. Which that was, I guess, preseason and the beginning of the season. But yeah, no, they've played great down the stretch. I mean, they beat us. They shouldn't have. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, no. Coach Cal has done a phenomenal job. And the whole SEC is overrated crowd has been a little fun. But, just saying.
But yeah, I mean, that was just a crazy game. Just the resume of the two coaches is just insane. Here, Chandler, why don't you lead the way on what happened with Carson Beck? I got to step out and take a call for a second. I know it's a little bit of a curveball, but I'm getting ranked real quick.
I got you. Well, I actually do want to tell a story. Let me go and find it real quick. But it's the shoe story. I don't know if y'all had heard about that or not. But it's really two. Oh, here it is. It's from at me Jerry Henson on Twitter, and he basically tells about how he runs a shoe store and had Carson Beck and two other players come in to do a little meet and greet. Sign some things for some fans, whatever. They had a bunch of people out there waiting, and he went ghost on the guy. The two other players, I'm not going to name who they were, but they showed up and did everything. They tried to get in contact with Carson, and they couldn't even get a word out of him. So the guy goes on later to say how, that for him started the character concerns that he was going to have with Carson. And that was before he was even officially QB1. Like, that was December of 2023. It's just, like I tweeted out, every week it seems like something new comes out about how he just did not care.
Oh, did you see that thing about the shoot? Did you talk anything about the shoot?
I just told the whole story.
Okay, I think it's a little ridiculous because it's just like, I get it. You know what? No, I'm on the side with the shoe guy because he said Carson verbally committed in writing and voice and text. Like,
yeah, and they had two other players there too. They had two other players were there, and they couldn't get a hold of Carson either. Like, it's just every week something new drops of some BS that this guy was doing. Like, I don't get it. Literally every week. Every week there's been something new that's came out, or a new story has dropped.
Apparently he's got caught up by the Latinas too.
Man,
it's a cruel world we live in. He got caught up in the middle of Miami. Nasty.
Hold on, let me act shocked.
But yeah, the other news that we have is Michigan is under investigation by the feds yet again. Former offensive coordinator for Michigan, don't know his name, just going off the dome. I did see a post probably from Ross Dellinger and Pete Nikos, all the major newsbreakers and Pete Thamel. There was a formal litigation, legal letter that was created, and so they're under investigation for pretty much just like data breaching, like just information stealing, just crossing the boundary, and just the natty champ scandal is just continuing to circle around for them.
I mean, I'd say I'm shocked about that too, but I'm not. So
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not really shocked. So, but I mean, we're just here to have fun this week. We're here just to keep it consistent, man. I mean, I'm out here watching March Madness right now. We got Texas A&M and Michigan.
are they still at half or are they at a half?
I mean, that's the game that's on right now, unless there's another one, right?
Yeah. Texas Tech and Drake. Texas Tech is
and
up.
Drake. Shout out to underdogs Drake. I believe Drake before the game yesterday, they were like 0-6 via the spread. Shout out for changing the narrative.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you.
They undid the Drake curse on Drake.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. They are really good offensively. Just watching this game, they move the ball well, creating good shots.
Dude, Creighton's such a fun. Steven Ashworth. Well, they got Pop. They got something. They got Pop Isaacs.
Him,
former Oklahoma State guard.
Kalkbrenner is their center. I wish the Hawks
would get him. Fun team, man. It's a fun team.
I remember I
was watching the Kansas versus Creighton game with my buddies when Kansas was somehow ranked in the top 5 with Indeed Man at the center. Get a job, Hunter Dickinson.
LinkedIn
Larry. But they whooped Kansas. They took them to the woodshed at their place. So
this is a really good basketball game.
And I just got those vibes that this team, when like you saw what happened when they were hot, and you know if they got in the tournament, you know, it gave them another spark. They're gonna go. So I don't know. What do you call an achievement in the NCAA tournament? Would you call making the round of 32 an achievement, or do you think it's really Sweet 16 and up that matters? Honestly, I feel like the round of 32 is the most overlooked thing ever.
I'd say it depends on the program and what they've done in the regular season. For Auburn, per se, the round of 32 would probably be a disappointment for them. For Georgia, that would have been the best thing that's happened to the basketball program in about 30 years.
So. Right. For Ole Miss, it's the best thing that's happened to the basketball program in like 30 years. Because, I mean, they had Kermit Davis as their head coach for Chris Beard, and it's just that the way that Chris Beard has turned around that program. You can say all you want about Chris Beard's past. That's his past, but who he is as a basketball coach and how he gets his teams to perform, keep it within the arena is amazing. And some of the transfer portal evaluations, like Malik Dia is a stud coming from Belmont.
That's what, like with Georgia, some of our transfers just didn't really work out. Some of them were great.
Asa Newell, don't y'all?
Not anymore. He's gonna go to the draft, but yeah, we did. We got his brother. He's not. I don't think he's as good as Asa, but I mean, Asa was our third best ranked recruit ever, or maybe second.
He was on that legendary Montreverde Academy team with like Cooper Flagg and like I remember that there was an infographic that was posted about it the other day, and it's it's like 5 NBA picks.
4 of them were in the tournament, or actually maybe all 5, but it's Asa Newell, Cooper Flagg, Ryan Nimhard, and Liam McNeely, who plays for UConn.
UConn's power forward. Wow. That's crazy. Imagine if you were all just I feel like a breeze. That should like.
I mean,
they lose a game.
Probably not. Like Ron was talking about how they didn't have a close game at all, whereas 2020 Montverde, which was Caden and boys, it was Cade Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, or maybe that was 2020. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think that was 2020. Maybe it was. It was around there, though. But in about 5 to 10 years, I'm not gonna lie to you, we may be talking about that team as the best high school team, maybe ever.
Yeah.
If they all pan out like how they're supposed to.
I mean, shoot, if they all go
maybe.
first round, like that's like even if you don't pan out in the NBA, you're still talented, man. Very talented.
I mean, the greatest public high school team will forever, in my opinion, be Chino Hills. But
Like I was a public school with Onyeka Kongwu, LiAngelo swerved that corner ball, Lonzo, and can't keep my ankles healthy ball.
Hey man, I hate that he's on the Hornets because like I have to hate on him.
Somebody was my cousin. I was with my cousin last night. He was showing me LaMelo Ball highlights, and he's like, "Look how much of a wizard this guy is." And it was literally breathtaking how the way he spins is ridiculous. Like this guy literally looks like he's an ice skater on ice, but he's on hardwood. And it's pretty nuts to think about. But I do have one note for college football. So there was some recycled news the other day about 5-star wide receiver Micah Hudson being not a part of the A&M program. There was no change of course of the news. And I say recycled because it's literally the same answer and the same question from head coach Mike Elko that was given when Michael Hudson first stepped away from the program. It's just a little bit deeper in the direction that it was going in. If you paid any close attention to the situation, Micah Hudson went silent, and it's not a bad thing. It's just he's been very quiet with whatever family issue that he's had to attend to, which hope everything is okay. Hope and pray this talented kid can get back on the field and showcase his talent and get everything he's worked so hard for. But it never looked like he was going to come back to A&M. I know there's some rumors flying around that he's going to go back to Tech. It's really just nowhere right now. And Micah Hudson is just figuring it out. He's in some murky water. So that's really all I had to say. And it's really just recycled. It was just an updated answer on the date from Mike Elko from what is going on with Micah Hudson. So that's all I got about that. That's all everybody got about it. And either way, A&M's going to be damn good this year. They got KC Concepcion coming in, the little shifty guy from NC State. I went and saw him play Georgia Tech. I went to the wild, very cold and windy NC State versus Georgia Tech game on like a Thursday night because I got a ticket for like $20 on like TickPick or something. TickPick, if you see this, sponsor us, please. And it was amazing seats. It was like 100 level. Like I was literally in the family section for like the players. And KC Concepcion was like, you could just immediately tell the whole defense was schemed to cut his game off. And he's just so explosive. And even though CJ Bailey had 3 interceptions, he ran for 3 touchdowns. And NC State missed by like maybe 10 inches on the field goal kick because of a like 25-mile-per-hour gust of wind. So, wild game. Very fun. Got to see Eric Singleton Jr. too. I mean, the guy is – you want to talk about a real deal wide receiver? That guy is a freaking – that guy's a dude. That guy's freaking it.
Did he transfer? I can't remember.
Auburn.
Well,
I know you hate to hear it. I know it. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't. I mean, I'd rather him go to Auburn than Alabama.
Oh, you're right. You know what? Who's Auburn's quarterback? Who's going to be the next Peyton Thorne? Jackson Arnold? They're just going to – JT Daniels coming back for his second eligibility.
He's got one more year.
They rescinded his eligibility year at Rice.
Bring the GOAT back.
Bring the GOAT back. 5-star legend journeyman JT Daniels.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of USC, we didn't speak about USC, but, he went to USC. Shout out to my dog, Ashes to Amber. Went to his concert on Tuesday. We got to go. It was at the Vinyl. We got to go in the green room. hang out with the band. Shout out Current Blue. Got to meet them too. Bars. Yeah, no, phenomenal experience. Loved every bit of it. The show was great. That was sick. Went to their
Awesome.
Airbnb after, hung out. That was awesome. What a dog. Dogs. Excuse me, dogs.
Big dubs in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just because I didn't get my word in on what has happened to Carson Beck. I know I said one thing, and it's that he got caught up with the Latinas, but I mean, that guy is that is the most rude welcoming he's been. I mean, the guy, as soon as he got there, got his car stolen. Both his ex-girlfriend now, his car stolen too. I mean, the guy was met with no mercy from the hooligans in Miami. So
they never caught me with the cars. So.
Hey,
For legal reasons,
he's not speeding. He's not speeding right now, I guess.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have a car.
No arrest. No. He hasn't gotten pulled over yet. So,
yeah, I guess I do need to address that too.
yeah.
Can we quit? Can we stop? I get it. You got a fast car. It's cool. Stop.
Yeah, I mean,
stop.
At what point do you realize you're going to hit somebody's side of the house?
I'm not even talking about Nitro. I'm talking about other dude. I forgot his name. What's his name?
Nitro Tuggle?
No, other guy.
Oh, the guy that hit the house?
The guy that hit the house.
I don't even know.
I can't remember his name. My God, quit. Hold on. Listen to me and listen to me now. I made a joke about this 2 years ago. I'm serious. Georgia football. I will drive an Uber wherever these players need to go. I'll move to Athens. Stop. What's the deal? And also, let me revert. Athens Police Department. We don't.
No, there's a certain county. There's a certain
everybody. County. Clark County. Everybody that's got a speeding ticket has to get arrested. Look, I understand. Okay, I get it. Not everybody. All right. No other school. We've talked to an Ohio State friend. They sweep a lot of stuff under the rug. Can we start? Can we start? I'm starting the position today. I don't care. Can we start?
Well, I'll tell you, there's a ton of shit that's just swept up under the rug in the SIP. The SIP.
Yeah, I'm sure we're the only school that ever has speeding tickets. I'm sure. Right? I'm sure. This is it's ridiculous, dude. Obviously I want them to stop. Okay. Obviously. It's a terrible thing. I don't want it to happen. I feel like Shane Gillis. It's a terrible thing. I don't want it to happen. Inversely, everyone has to get arrested. Everyone. It's a misdemeanor. We got arrested for every misdemeanor. Everyone.
Whatever. Jaden Rashad not getting arrested. He's not in the portal either.
He's a baller.
What's wrong with this man and his dad?
But for real, I really do hope it stops. It's ridiculous.
I mean, this is like year 3 at this point. I mean, 3 fucking. I mean, yeah, once, twice, okay, a couple guys. You know, you're playing, keeping up with all those strings as a head coach is impossible. Like, okay, happens.
They're suspended indefinitely now. So
year after year after year of this happening, over and over and over again. You might as well just need a student bus just for the football team, just a little bus system. Just create a route.
I know some people were like, take their keys away. That's impossible. But
no, they could take their keys away.
Well, it's their car. I mean, if they bought the car,
give them a golf cart. Give them a golf cart.
Well, they used to do scooters, but that people got hurt. So
yeah, just give them a golf cart.
It's still
no.
They'd find a way. They get
give
stolen.
Them a golf cart with a governor on it.
They get stolen, stuff like that. It's
who's gonna steal a golf cart with a governor on it? You?
Why? I see a golf cart parked outside of a Wendy's or something like that. Come on, we taking that.
You just got a spare golf cart key on you. Just gonna.
Come on, we taking that. Let's go.
Yep.
Where's my golf cart?
Where's my cart? What's the score of this Texas Tech game?
Just went to half. I think it's 37-30.
Yeah.
But I mean, Drake.
Hey, shout out Arkansas, man. Shout out to Kaylee Peavy, man. Arkansas legend fan. Alabama student, but yet the biggest Arkansas enthusiast of all time. I mean, seriously, in hostile grounds.
Yeah, it's Drake is playing really good offensively, but Texas Tech is just killing them inside. Pause. They have like 24 points inside the paint at least. They had 20 earlier. Whenever they had
Damn.
like 27 points,
Damn.
they're just killing them. They can't stop it on the inside.
If you have any questions you would like to submit to us, please leave a comment in the comment section of our YouTube or even the X Live video description. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel at CFB Headlines, and make sure you follow both of us at CFB Headlines for myself, at CHXNLUH for Chandler. Chandler with an X in the middle
Chandler with an X.
for X.com. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will be back next week for episode 8, hopefully with a lot better and more exciting news.
Yeah, something I
In a
actually talk about
positive way.
football.
We want positive news. So we don't want. I'm tired of reporting negative news.
It sucks. I don't want to talk.
I want
everything
good
negative,
things to happen to good people because
only negative things are happening right now.
Yes,
like, there's nothing.
Yes. So let's hope some positive things come for a lot of people, so we can rejoice some things. Have a lovely weekend. You want to say something, Chandler? Yeah, you got it.
Dude, Aura Khan's going to
NC State.
Aura
Oh,
Khan.
my God. How can we
Aura
not
Khan.
say
Aura
he's in the
Khan.
portal?
Dude,
We got
bro.
Aura in the portal.
Aura
I didn't know that was possible. Does he have like an official On3 portal entry? I'm going to text Pete Nakos. Pete Nakos, if you see this, I need to know. I need to see a 5-star manager having like just for Oregon.
He's a 5-star. He's a 5-star plus sports manager or basketball manager.
I need the height, the weight, the 40 time, the 3-cone, the vert.
It could be like
the bench press. I need everything.
You could have claps. You could have boom boxes carried. You could have.
I need to know how much he can carry around his neck.
Yeah, unlimited. It just being an infinity still. NBA YoungBoy songs played. That could be his stats. Like that would.
Oh yeah,
that needs to happen. I need that.
He said Wilt Chamberlain numbers for amount of wet spots he's wiped up. That was that sent me laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Hey, this man got the most money I've ever seen somebody get in like 24 hours. This man literally made 7 figures in like 24 hours.
I wonder what his his Instagram numbers went up to, like what they started at.
I followed him on Instagram. It's about near 100K.
Jesus.
His Twitter's about near 100K too, and his TikTok's even better.
Can I give a take real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he should have transferred. I think he should have stayed. I think him staying.
I disagree.
Well, I don't think they're going to do the same.
If he wants to work in the game of basketball, he just got invited to work with one of the best basketball coaches out there in Will Wade.
Okay, I didn't know he was a grad assistant.
No, he's not just transferring to be the team manager again. He got a graduate assistant invite.
Okay, never mind.
At least that's what a report said that I think from like Goodman Hoops or whatever.
Okay, I thought he was like just a junior or something, a regular student, had another year maybe. Okay.
He's up there in like graduation, like very near, like on time graduation, but I all I saw was the report from On3 and Goodman Hoops saying that that he was offered a graduate assistant position at NC State. I gotta say one more thing. You see the people that are behind the Drake bench, all the old guys that are dressed up in the suits?
Yeah.
Those are all graduates from the University of Drake from like the last time they made the NCAA tournament or last time they made the Final Four or something. Those are all alums. Those are the most badass alums. And I think their sons are behind them.
That's sick.
It's just pretty badass. Cool.
That's pretty cool.
All types of people.
Please don't tell me that JT Toppin is related to the Toppin brothers.
Obi Toppin.
Is he? Is that real? There's no way.
I know Obi has a brother.
Yeah, he plays on the Hawks
G League team. Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, he's pretty good. His first game, he had like 27, a bunch of rebounds. I mean, Obi Toppin family. Hold on, bro. Don't tell me they have a third brother. Yeah, Jacob Toppin is the guy that's on the Hawks. Obi Toppin.
I gotta send you this. I gotta send you this picture, Chandler.
Brothers.
Are we allowed to have a little fun on here?
Okay. Well, define fun. Hold on. JT Toppin is not related.
Phone.
JT Toppin is not related to Obi Toppin. Oh my God, no, hell no. No. That's crazy, by the way.
Shout out Icy Vert.
That's
my guy.
wild.
I would love to work with what is it, Stark Raving Sports?
I think I've talked too much shit about that one guy. I don't know if they'd like me, but
but
I'm
a nice guy.
What's his name? Well, I mean, I'm a nice guy too, but he just has terrible takes. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
All right. Got any last words?
Respectfully. Not to burn any bridges. I just, my fault. If
you got any last words, Chandler?
Need Texas Tech to make the Final Four. My Final Four is
Michigan. Chandler's Elite Eight is still alive, by the way.
Hey, come on.
Is it dead now?
Probably. My Final Four is Michigan State, Texas Tech, Duke, and
I had Michigan State going pretty much to the Final Four in all my brackets.
My championship is Duke and Texas Tech, and I have Duke winning.
I had Duke in so many of my championship games. I just every time it was like, yeah, I should have ruled out St. John's.
Well, any team that lost to Georgia isn't winning the national championship. Florida. Florida.
Oh.
Oh yeah. By the way, since I'm on that topic now, 17-2 in baseball.
Y'all won 17-2 today in Athens,
in Gainesville.
In Gainesville.
Had a home run derby on their turf.
Shout out Zach Zaborowski.
He's a demon. Absolute demon.
Big Zach. Zachary Ricochet, Zach Zaborowski.
No. Ryland. My bad. Ryland Zaborowski.
Ryland Zaborowski.
He's a demon, man. He's like Charlie Condon, just reincarnated.
Yeah.
Houston, Duke, Texas Tech, Michigan State. That's my final.
Houston basketball, baby. No freaking mercy. All right. Y'all tune in next week. Thank y'all for coming. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.